guys doing? We're back from OtakuCon, but if you guys don't know us yet, Legendary Vash,
Cinnamon Man,
and we're here to review Young Justice Season 3 Outsiders Part 2, Episode 20.
Quiet Conversations.
So guys, we're gonna review all these episodes, guys. So comment below your thoughts if you've seen the episode. What do you guys think about it? About the Slade, about the Terror, about the gods, everything about it. So guys, comment below your thoughts about this episode, guys. And like the video, guys. And if you're new to and want some more, subscribe. And with that, let's get straight to a review, Sam.
I mean, this episode was good. Got me some surprises, especially for Aquaman and the ambassador of Atlantis.
I didn't expect that because
that took me by surprise.
That took me surprised. You get accept. Like my mouth was like,
it was wide open. Like, oh,
wow, okay, didn't expect it. So this is the route they're taking. Understandable with the way our society is where it is right now. So I get it that they want to do things very subtle. I like how Young Justice is doing it very subtle with the storylines of doing the LGBTQ type of storylines, adding some gay characters there. So I like it. How it's not like MCU that likes to announce their stuff. DC with the anime they do it really subtle. So it's one thing I gotta give them credit for.
I mean, subtle is good because when you don't know that it's coming, you got the surprise coming at you. It's not like it's a bad thing.
No, it's not.
But it does catch you by surprise, and it's actually okay. I like it even more because it was more settled and more private, and then we had no idea what was happening, and then boom. It got us. We love it even more because it's a surprise. Not if it's these when it's like literally just tells you.
It's like it just ruins it. Like this really I love this expression that I made when I saw Aquaman kissing the ambassador of Atlantis. So that was really beautiful. But
there are some key notes about Atlantis, or technically it's now called Poseidon.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting. They changed the name, but I think they changed because where it's been so many years. I think it's in total the Young Justice verse. It's been almost 8 years since the first season of their universe and everything. So it makes sense why they had to change it. Since now they're more open to the public. Mm-hmm. They have an ambassador there,
and the new king is actually Orm. Like Aquaman's brother, his half brother.
That's pretty interesting.
And that was interesting too. And he's a good guy in here. It's like wow.
That's pretty interesting.
Okay. And I'm wondering, like not Black Manta, but I forgot the other person's name that got killed by Lady Shiva. Forgot his name. He pretty much was like he was gone since he used to be part of the light, and he was no longer part of the Atlantean. And apparently his master Orm takes command and king, but he becomes a good guy. So that's actually really surprising to come
And speaking about Aqualad and aka Aquaman right now, or Caldor, we met his parents.
Yeah, I mean, this is the first surprising. Apparently the father was from San Francisco. South Carolina or San Francisco or something like that.
San Francisco, Carolina. And that's pretty interesting.
I thought it was supposed to be a love interest when Aquaman, Aqualad, obviously brings in this new girl who's part
That's what I thought
it was supposed to be a love interest.
That's what I thought we were gonna lead into. Like, okay, so we see what's gonna happen.
But maybe it was like she's a little too young for him right now.
But that's what I thought was gonna happen. Like
she's Cindy and she's 16. Maybe.
So I thought it was gonna be leading into she's gonna fall in love with him. But she kissed him and everything. But then
like we were having a reverse Little Mermaid kind of thing right now. That's
what I thought was gonna happen. But okay, that just flips the story.
Yeah.
And also she's very observant. That's what I like about her. She's very observant, very smart because she said you lie, but you feel bad about it. But you feel like you're a bad guy. But you're not a bad guy because I've seen bad guys. When they lie, they don't feel no remorse or no pressure about it. So you feeling some type of guilt. And I love how she observed that, and she actually helped Caldor to understand what he did to the new team Outsiders. That what they're doing behind the scenes is not really a bad thing. It's just that he feels like he has used to lie so much, and he's just probably tired of it.
Yes.
So he has lied with the team. He has lied to so many teams, and lied to the upper class and the lower class teams. And he's just probably tired of it. That's why. And also he lied to the king. So that's probably what made him feel more bad as well.
This is worse, of course, because this is technically all undercover. This is all to make plan to make Outsiders look better, and this is all Batman Incorporated plan to make
the light coming to fruition.
Basically,
wait baby.
Anybody could be feeling worse about that because nobody wants to make up news and lie and make propaganda and stuff. But in a way, it's for the greater good, I guess. But it does hurt them morally, where they're willing to go at this stake, like willing to go take it this far in that sort of way.
And speaking about the Batman Incorporated and the Justice League original, we also saw our man Superman, the Man of Steel, the Man of Hope. We saw him, Kal-El, and we saw that our man Superboy, Connor Kent, he got his name, his Kryptonian name, Con-El.
Yeah,
That's amazing. I got goosebumps. Like, oh shit! He got his L name. That means he's the House of L. He's part of the family. That's freaking amazing.
I mean, he has to be part of the family.
Makes sense, though.
You got Superboy calling, yo, bro. I was like, whoa.
He said, hey, brother. I'm like, ah! He's not calling him father or nothing. He just calling him brother now. Shit, that's dope.
I like that more than.
Yeah, that's dope.
I like that much more because he's technically still part of him.
The DNA with Lex, so it makes sense why you call him that brother. And also, how do you feel when you're in outer space and just be like, hey, wanna be my best man? Like, sure, but wait, what?
What did I miss? What's happening?
What's been happening on Earth, man? I just came back. I'm here fighting parademons, fighting Darkseid, Granny, and all this shit. And then you ask me, hey, bro, can you be my best man?
I was like, I mean, sure, but like, what did I miss, man? What's been going on?
Like, at least tell me you were Megan. You're gonna be with her. You proposed to her.
Is it with Megan? Yes. Okay.
Okay, and you proposed to her with a Kryptonian ring and all that. Like, thank you.
Okay, I'll give you respect, kid. I'll be your best man, no problem.
And also, we saw with all this cute stuff out the way. Before we get to the last thing we're gonna talk about, other than Metron and the gods that we saw, Tara spoke to Slade. Slade was a bit upset that she was late to her
reboot updates.
To her updates, mission protocol and all that. And she's like, no, it's been adult. I feel like she's gonna, like, you know, if you guys have read the Teen Titans,
she's getting comfortable.
It's obviously she's gonna betray Slade. If you guys have read the comics run and also seen the Teen Titans run, she betrays Slade. But before she betrays Slade, she's gonna betray the team, and then she's gonna feel bad for betraying the team. She's gonna betray Slade after that, do a double cross.
I feel like it's gonna be like Slade or Deathstroke just comes in, betrays the team, tell her, oh yeah, I know all your information because Tara is my associate and shit like that, my apprentice or whatnot. Blow her cover, even though she doesn't want to betray the team, but it's the reason why the team will shun her away from everything.
That's what we know from the comics, which most likely gonna run, but we don't know if that's gonna happen. And the last thing we talk about Metron is that Violet ran. Violet, that was something I didn't expect to come, but what she did was very beautiful. That was something very beautiful.
Like giving closure to the family of, I forgot her human name.
Of Gabriella family. And it was cute what she did. It was very nice, very touching, very touching. So that was very appreciated for what Violet did.
It's nice for her to give them closure, but I feel like in another way it was to help herself more.
To help herself as well as Violet slash Mother Box was very helpful to do that. If she actually does that. But if she does that, that's a great storytelling to actually have someone sacrifice in the team because they always have 2 people die in each season. So that's really nice that they do. I didn't expect Violet to be one of them because since they just introduced her. So that's something that if they actually have her die in the end of the season, that will actually be shocking on my end.
That's true. And then additionally is that we learned that Harper Row, the girl that was with Gabriella or Violet, with the whole gun and alcohol thing, and it's to come out about domestic violence within her own parent. And even though we didn't get much shots and got much scenes with her, we just pretty much throw in the domestic violence number, the back screen.
That was really nice.
And the caption screens of her and her brother going into a foster home.
And Megan really does know how to do without using her powers, so that's one thing I gotta give props to.
She did have experience from
that. She did have experience with doing it with her own family, with her own crew, but also being observant.
She both used her powers before, like, to the both bad way, like Simon did, controlling and stuff. And now she finally learns that it's bad, that she'd rather use her Takjutsu.
And she's very good at it. So I gotta give her props to it. So that's the quick storylines that we have to do. And the overall main storyline of the episode of the BSC and DR is done. We have Metron here, and that's a Metron Matrix. We had a nice Easter egg of him in this episode, and also the big Easter egg that we were at the end of the universe. Where the gods were. That's what protects the end of the universe. So that's freaking beautiful.
If anybody read the comics, Metron was the same god that helped provide Batman knowledge. Like, learned who the Joker was. It literally, here's the seat, here's the throne. Now search whatever information you want to do. And
And that chair has been in a lot of issues. Also, I think it was in the issue of the Watchmen as well, right?
It was actually. It was.
So that was something that was very useful about this. So I love how they put those Easter eggs about it. They didn't really hammer in the nail of what is, where are they, the gods and everything. But Kroger, Krager, I think that's pronounced his name.
I think it's Krager, yeah.
He gave the quick synopsis that we're in the end of the universe. There's been a legend, but came to actually see that we're on top of the gods, and Black Lightning put the joke that went inside the nose. So that was to actually see that. I wish we saw the full scale. That's what I want to see, the shot of the full scale gods.
I feel like
that's what I want to see.
I think they kind of depowered Metron a lot, especially when they had Black Lightning to just.
Oh hell yeah, they had to.
They depowered him so much.
They had to.
Because he's a god.
My dude's a god. My dude respects Superman, but he knows he could whip Superman's ass. He's strong as Darkseid, stronger than Darkseid.
I mean, they made it too easy. You have Vic get on the chair and get the father box.
But the reason Metron did it because he wanted to see it as a study, remember?
No, he wanted to see Victor die because he never seen the father box overtaken in an organic host before.
But then he let it happen because he wanted to see it actually Victor succeed as his organic body over father box win. So that's something that he probably did it as a study.
I think he didn't. He just wanted him to die. He just wanted to see how it fully go through. Maybe like when he lost interest, the moment when the father box soul went back into the chair, it's like, oh man, saw this already. I don't want to see this again. Be like, you ruined the test subject.
But overall, this was a good episode. I love my favorite part of this episode was the Metron and the gods. Like I said, I wish we got the full scale of the gods in space. Because that's what I wanted to see on my end, because, you know, if you see the comics, it's really drawn out. I think that was drawn by Jack Kirby, I'm not 100% sure. But I know that he started that run in the DC. So to see it in full scale, I wish we saw that. It's sad that when we saw it, I think half scale or 1/4 scale, because we just saw the faces.
Quarter scale.
Yeah, just a quarter scale.
You just see the statues.
But that was my disappointment. I wish we saw full scale. Other than that, the story of Slade is going more into pieces, because if you ever noticed, they're going much longer scenes in each episode.
Yeah,
so that means we're getting closer to the climax of the whole season of the Terra and the Slade and probably the League of Assassins of Slade. The light is gonna be coming by with Lady Shiva or something. So it's getting closer. Scenes are getting longer. So that's my small theory of it and my last thoughts.
I thought this episode we were gonna see Victor Stone with Cyborg joining the team. I actually thought he was. This is the episode where he
and plus blue form.
Yeah, we saw the blue form from the chair that helps him saving him from the father box.
I thought he was gonna get full though.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna have the whole blue light and everything, not the whole red eye and all that stuff like that.
That's so sad.
But I mean, I guess we can't do anything. We don't necessarily sure he's officially joined the team, but he's fixed the bond from his father.
That's what I was about to say. That was a great, too quick, but makes sense. Why it felt too quick is because, you know, his father was there helping him out, gave the coma thing, so it makes sense why it felt quick. But it was a nice touch though.
Yes, and then afterwards, I feel like it's a good break.
And we didn't see Beast Boy either.
That's what I was gonna get to. It was a good break from not seeing the outsiders.
We are outsiders! So it's a nice break to actually get the full story that we started off with season 1.
Because we need to know what's going on outside the outsiders, like literally the side work. And this episode was going on. Remember, in New Year's Eve, outsiders was saving like the monk from the fake mission of the robots and Ivo factory and stuff like that. But on the other side, we saw Victor Stone, and then we saw Superman, and we saw him again, and other side, their side of the story, and that sort of.
I wish we see more of the Justice League, even though the show was based on the young, the sidekicks and younger kids. I want to see a bit more of them, of the Justice League, of what they've been doing in space and what they're trying to protect. Wonder Woman, all that. So I want to see what he's doing, cause Superman, and I want to hear the voice actor of him. I want to see what they're doing. I want to see his power. I want to see his paradigms. I want to see the dark side again. So that's why I feel like it's missing, like some power gods instead of some kids. Like I love the kids aspect, but I'm missing the power gods. Type of power.
Another thing that we almost missed was that Metron tells them, there is no next time. You missed the final piece. Granny already got this piece, and they have to finally completed their weapon. We don't know what weapon they're making yet.
Well, we find it soon with the climax, so we're definitely getting there.
So eventually, this might be the end of the whole Justice League traveling in space. They might actually have to come back home.
You're right.
Earth.
So my theory of them coming back into together might be coming true then. So my thoughts. So anything else to say, Sam?
I think I'm good.
So guys, we mentioned to Tara because I think we covered everything on this episode. Comment know your thoughts about this episode. Give us your theories of what's gonna happen with this last 5 episodes of the season. Let us know your thoughts, guys. Like the video as well, and subscribe if you want more animated content, guys. Everything's down below in the description: Twitter, IG, Patreon, Discord server, Ray Apollo, Twitch, and careful for spoilers. Everything's in the description down below. Alright, guys. See you next time.
Peace.